This is a GMC AT4X and this is a Chevy Silverado ZR2. Two of GM's most insane off-road vehicles. I want to know, which one would you buy? What's up guys, it's Pete with Krietz Customs. Like I said, today we're going to go over the GMC AT4X and the Chevy ZR2. We're in beautiful Frederick, Maryland, where the weather is more indecisive than I am on which of these trucks I like more. To start off, this is the AT4X. I do want to say, one of the big key factors that's gonna make these vehicles stand out from one another is the packages that they come with, right? As you can see here, we have the AEV package. It's an optional package that you can buy to upgrade this truck even more than it already is, right? And so we have this on here. The ZR2 has the Bison package, which is pretty similar, but we'll go over the components of the AEV package that make it stand out more because this doesn't have the Bison, right? When it comes down to suspension, obviously these are not what this truck usually looks like. Disclaimer, this is Krietz built. So when it comes down to the meat and the bones, we obviously did our signature package of lifting this vehicle up. This already has a 2-inch lift, so we actually do a 4-inch lift on top of it to get it to 6. We have a 4-inch ready lift suspension in here, but on here we have 22x12 fuel rebars. Actually on both of these, same thing. Fuel rebars wrapped in Fury Country on our RTs, 35, 12, 50, 22. Now when it comes down to the suspension, one of the really cool things that makes this an off-roading beast is the DSSV shocks and dampeners. So they come with these shocks and dampeners, which are phenomenal for off-roading. We added on forged upper control arms onto them. That's even gonna help out more when it comes to off-roading. Now that system itself, when it comes from Chevy, is a massive upgrade from something like a Trail Boss or just a Elevation or something like that. They are basically a 2.5 to 3.0 racing shock like the Raptor has. Is kind of what GMC and Chevy gave their trucks for the off-road shocks. Really, really nice system all in all. Together, they're probably, just the part itself is around $5,000 to $6,000. So it definitely does boost that truck up in price a little bit from a regular Chevy or a regular GMC. Plus, they're really good looking. I don't know if you can actually see under here. Another really cool part about these, which makes it more of an off-roading vehicle, I'm actually gonna head over to the Chevy for this, because that one has the AEV skid plate. This Chevy right now does not have the Bison, so does not have the heated carbon steel skid plate. This one just has the steel one, right? So it's almost like a bumper that goes under a little bit, and then this one is more so a full skid plate that goes under the entire engine. And so if you listen, that sounds a lot weaker than this. Oh, no. I bet you can't even hear it. But that one feels a lot stronger. Now, into the look of it, this guy comes with red tow hooks. That guy comes with carbon steel, black tow hooks. And then if we come around here, I want to show you guys a little bit something else. So on the side of this, you can see your engine option on this guy. This has a 6.2. On both of these, you can get two, a 3.0 diesel or a 6.2 V8 gasser. Those are the two engines you get with these. Either one performance-wise is phenomenal. They're both V8 and diesel. The diesel, in my opinion, always sounds better if you're one for sound. But in that guy, which has the AEV, I'll show you why that one sounds better than even a diesel to a lot of people. But performance-wise, the diesel is going to be able to tow more, but they're pretty dang close. The 6.2 is a pretty strong engine. Now, into the interior of the vehicle. All right. So, into the leather of this guy, we do got a really cool Chevy. I don't even know if I want to call this perforated, but it is kind of perforated leather. Going throughout this vehicle, you got a cool yellow stitching going across into a gray stitching, and you got 3 different colors in the actual leather itself. It's super comfortable. You got your ZR2 badging on the Bison, like you'll kind of see in the AEV. You've got separate badging on your headrests. You have a 13.4-inch infotainment system in both of these vehicles. One of the options that Chevy has is I think it's a 15-inch, but a heads-up display that comes in the technology package. We've got that in this with the camera mirror, or the rear camera mirror. That comes stock in that. So this is an option in this, stock in the GMC AT4X. That's a nice thing that they do, is keep it stock in there. GMC is the top of the line of the GM, so a lot of stuff that you'll see in here that we put in as an option is gonna come stock in that. You've got both, I don't even know what to call this, because this is a glove box. This is a mitten box. I mean, to be honest, I'll go over a bit of the interior on the GMC, just a little bit about what's different. If you look up here, GMC is gonna have that suede headliner. This guy just has kind of like a canvas. Yeah, we'll call it canvas. And then your glove compartment is gonna be the exact same thing in both of these vehicles. So let's head on to the back here. I'll show you guys a few other things that are gonna make this similar and a few little touches that make them look different. When it comes down to it, you're gonna hear me a lot of times say, with these two at least, it's about the look of the truck. That's gonna be a big deciding factor for some folks. Like when it comes down to the look of it, do you like the look of the AT4X or the Chevy ZR2 more? Because they're basically the same dang truck. So let's head on the back here. I will show you a little bit about what looks different. Space-wise, same exact thing. You've got a ton of space. I moved this seat all the way back. I am probably right around 6 foot, 6'1" in boots, but yeah, I fit fine. And then I do want to say, you've got a 12-piece Bose speaker system in both of these trucks, which is super nice. And if Matt wants to show you guys, so on that door, you'll see it, this one has carbon fiber. The other one is going to look a little bit different, but this carbon fiber trim looks really good in here. Whether or not you like carbon fiber or the other one is more of a wood, ash wood, that's gonna be one of the things that does change the look a little bit. And then if you wanna come here, a cool feature about these that I honestly love is the in-seat storage in the rear. So each of these trucks are gonna have in-seat storage in the rear. And then you've got actually a massive cup holder to fit both cup holders and, oh, there's a little square spot here. You can put something in there. But yeah, so that's your back seat. Let's head into the tailgate of, I don't even want to head into the bed of this guy because the GMC bed is honestly way more fun. So that is your ZR2. All right, so you'll notice me getting into this one is a lot easier. The Bison and the AEV come with side steps, and then, ooh, this thing's got metal brake and metal pedals, which the ZR2 does not have. But same thing, 12-piece Bose speaker system, 13.4-inch infotainment system, 12-inch driver heads-up display. Well, that's the heads-up display. Driver, other heads-up display. As I said before, this comes standard with your technology package. You've got a sunroof in here as well. This is gonna have that suede headliner though. And then when it comes down to the seats, the AT4X is gonna have your AT4X badging here, and the AEV, like I said, just letting you know you're driving in a bit of an upgraded version. And then you've got perforated leather that goes throughout this seat. Controls, everything is the same as ZR2. I almost like the design on the ZR2 more than this, just because it actually has, I think it was leather in that one, and it had the badging on it. But same thing, dual glove boxes. And then if you look on the driver's side door panel, you'll see that this has a wood trim, wood and leather trim. The other one had more of a carbon fiber trim. So that's one of those things that's gonna, you know, dictate whether or not you buy one of these trucks or the other, is the look of classy wood or sporty carbon fiber. Oh, by the way, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto in both of these. And then you've got wireless charging right in here, so you can put your phone right in there and it connects, or you can plug it in here. So let's go into the back here. Okay, back seat of this guy. GM has done something that I really love. I think I mentioned it in another video with their floor mats. This one has all-weather ones, but they make it really, really easy now to take these in and out. It is just literally like those mats we had as kids, the ones that connect, the little puzzle ones. You remember those? The foam ones that we had like in, yeah. So you just literally take these apart and then it comes right off and then you hook them right back in. Super simple. You've got rear back seat storage right here for your flip-flops, or I don't know, that's really not all that crazy much space, but same cup holder. You got a weird little square thing. I do love the look of this suede roof. That's something I wish the ZR2 had. This suede just makes it look very, very clean, to be honest with you. If you have kids, no juice boxes in here, man, because suede does not do well with that. But 12-piece Bose speaker system, plenty of space, just a beautiful truck all around. GMC does not fail with their leather. It's real dang good looking. So right here, under-seat storage in both of these. Okay, get it, got it, good. On to the tailgate. The best part, my favorite part about this truck, because it's loud. All right, onto the tailgate. So as you can see, this thing's got 2 buttons, as well as the fact that it is wrapped on your lift gate, or your second portion of your tailgate that actually comes down and doubles down as a step. They wrapped it in black. I think is a really good look. You've got your AT4X badging, your really special Krietz Customs badging. And then the really cool part about this vehicle, which is the kicker speaker. So I think we've done an AT4 or maybe Denali. I don't think we've... It's copyright. It's copyright. Bad deal. This kicker speaker plays music real loud. Matt, what is a song I can play for them? Am I allowed to play anything? But this is solid because, you know, you go to a lake, you go to just a backyard party or anything like that with your friends, bonfire, you can have this thing playing. I know I've literally gone to bonfires in my truck and had to turn my truck on, which has an exhaust just like this does, and you can barely even hear the music when I open up all the doors, right? This, you don't have to turn it on. You literally just, you can close all your doors, come back here, flip this up, you just hit power and it'll come on, and you hit power, 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 go to Bluetooth, it'll start connecting. And if it doesn't, you press this play button and hold it down for 3 seconds, just so you guys know. And then into the bed here, you've got 12 tie-down hooks. You've also got this, I don't know if I've said this before, but GM killed it with their bed step. It is so much, in my personal preference, so much better than Ford's. And I drive a Ford. But you got 12 tie-down hooks going throughout the bed. It makes it really easy for just, tying down whatever the heck you want, coolers, kayaks, bikes, whatever the heck you need. This is super easy to stow away. You click this little switch, stow it, and we've obviously got a bed cover on here. But that kicker speaker, to be honest with you guys, is like the only factor of this truck that you can't get in that truck. This guy has it. This guy doesn't even have a step. Confused by that because it's a really nice ZR2. But that being said, that's an aspect that I love about the GMC. And then another aspect I like about the GMC is that obviously, when it comes down to it, these trucks are very similar. And the reason that the similarities outweigh the differences is because these trucks are practically the same thing. The package that this guy has, the AEV versus the Bison package, is insanely similar. You get that skid plate that this has, and you get the exhaust just like this has. One of the major differences is that kicker speaker, like I showed you in the back, and the all-around look of them, right? You look at this guy, it's got red tow hooks, more of a sporty look than this guy, which looks, with this bumper, it's mean. But this also kind of has a sporty look when it comes down to it, just because it's the AT4X, but it's which of those looks do you like more? Do you like this grille design versus this grille design? Do you like the leather that's in that one? Do you like the leather that's in this one? Do you like the fact this one has the stock technology package that this one you have to pay extra for? Sunroofs in both of them, engines are the exact same, suspension is the exact same. When it comes down to it, you can obviously customize it differently here at Krietz if you already have one or you want to buy one that's different, and it'll look different than anybody's that's stock. The GMC AT4X and the Chevy ZR2 are just about the same truck, but which one do you like the look of more? Go ahead and leave a comment down below letting us know if you want to have a truck like this or like this. Go ahead and give us a call at 301-694-4642 or visit Krietz Customs or KreitzAuto.com. If you already have a truck like that, go to Krietz Customs. We can get it built like these guys for you with an extra 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 I've seen a kit that goes up to 18. So you let us know, we'll get it on there. Real fast, guys, we are doing a really cool giveaway at 50,000 subscribers. If you want a set of wheels and tires just like on these trucks, a 22x12 fuel rim matched with a 35-12-50-22 Fury tire, we are giving away a set of your picking here at KrietzCustoms.com. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If we hit 50,000 subscribers, one of you could get those. So we'll talk to you guys then.